I want to add an exclamation mark add on. It is. I don't care about that. Oh yeah, that's good. That thing is good.
So I'm just gonna get myself some flowers here. The duck roll with is our mob drops from that. So I'll go for ender pearls here, obsidian below. I think it's obsidian up. Alright. Am I cursed now? Yeah, we're gonna put you in the chest. I don't need to make my level up our side to because we just don't want that. And then we'll place a advanced item collector up here, make the Y go down a bit lower, and that should be good. Now, you may be wondering that this farm does, in fact, take seeds. Something I have yet to say is that there are seeds for not only general plants, but there are seeds for stuff like red. Gives us 12 redstone dust. That is how overpowered agricultural farming is. Okay, so with that was the biggest thing, honestly, that I needed to do, was starting the mystical agriculture, because this is just going to allow us to get almost infinite of any resource we need. I believe we can now focus back in on the star. So I think we'll go ahead and look at crafting a block of diorium, because this only seems like material is pretty easy to get. So for this, we will need 9 diorium ingot. So let's see, let's go ahead and smelt some arcane crystal. Alright, so we'll need that. We'll need phantom membrane, which I killed some phantoms before, so I should have on-off overpowered sea farm here. And that was an energy generator. We are now, I believe, 10% of the way through. Okay, the next one we're going to focus on crafting is a wireless router. Now, this is something I feel like you get, like, this is the most basic machine I've ever seen. 2 blue dye, 4 iron nuggets, or 4 iron ingots, and 2 gold nuggets for the machine frame. That is child play. And there it is. Now, I honestly am starting on the easy ones just so I can kind of get some progression going. The final ones, I don't think they're necessarily hard. They're just kind of. We're going to tackle the flight module. I believe the flight module is pretty easy to craft. And then from there, 2, 4, 5. Okay, we need 5 infused diamonds. Wow, that's actually a lot. Okay, so now I believe, okay, infused ender pearl, I think, in the bottom, module in the middle, syringe on top, and then our gas tiers on the side. No? Oh, target gas. Oh god, okay. So I need to use this syringe on a gas. So we might have to go to the nether. You know what? We're going to craft something, I think it's called a building gadget, because I believe what this will help us do is this will just allow us to build like platforms. So I believe gas spawn in either basalt deltas, nether wastes, or soul sand valleys. Do I have to be like standing for this? Okay, we're just going to build ourselves a horizontal wall here. Okay, are we nether waste now? Yeah, okay, perfect. So we're just going to keep building it towards me. I want to get away from these blazes. And then now we can get our building gadget here and just start building a lot of cobblestone in hopes that some gas do spawn. Oh wait, yes, I see you. Alright. Yep, there it is. Okay, that is that finished, thank goodness. Now, I did actually go ahead and kill some more phantoms, so I should have everything to make a diorium block. Okay, 6 should be enough. We'll throw that into there, and now we'll be able to craft ourselves our diorium ingots, and then we turn that into a block, and we'll go ahead and throw that into our chest here. So next that we want to go ahead and do is craft ourselves an insanium coal block, mainly because it's really easy to craft. Insanium essence, which we know how to get. And we put that on a piece of coal, and we do that 9 times, and that gives ourselves our insanium coal block. Now, for the one right next to it, which is an awakened supremium furnace, we do need earth essence, water essence, fire essence, and air essence, which are all just basically seeds that you craft. So we'll need air, water, fire, and earth seeds. So while these are going, we do actually need 2 more seeds, and that is going to be a wither seed and a nether star seed. The nether star seed is pretty easy to get. The problem is having to get 4 nether stars, but the wither skeleton seed, kind of a pain, not gonna lie. We will need ourselves 4 soul jars, which I think, okay, we need a soul extractor, and that's gonna give us, soul jars. Does it take power? Yeah, it does. So we have a soul jar, and we'll go ahead and put a soul jar there, then I think we're going to put coal into it. Now, we could put wither skeleton skulls into it, but it's gonna take a lot. I think what we'll actually go ahead and do is kill the wither 2 more times, because we do need a mob data of the wither. We have 2 more stars, we still need to kill more withers. We need to upgrade it to basic, so we need to kill 4 more withers, basically. Oh, we got a lot of stuff for that. Yay, we have ourselves our 4th wither killed. This should be at, yeah, that's basic model. Alright, we have ourselves 1 soul jar. I'm having a big issue with energy right now, so I think what I might do is while I'm waiting to get my soul jars filled up, I might upgrade my power source, because it is bad right now. Like you can see, the coal generators can only do so much, so for that we are going to need a good amount of things. And then we'll place this right here just so we start getting some energy. So basically, what all this does is that this makes us biofuel, which basically gets turned into ethylene, which we then burn, and that basically gets us energy. But you didn't think chemistry would be useful in Minecraft, huh? I'll be honest, I didn't either. Yeah, this is getting energy. I think that should be good now. Okay, we do have all of our 4 soul jars, and then we need nether star seeds. And then right here, we're going to place down our nether star. Oh wait, we need a nether star crux below. So it's going to be right under... Yep, okay, there we go. Now it's growing. Honestly, now we just get infinite nether stars. These craft into nether star shards. And yep, now we easily have access to nether stars, which is crazy to think about. Now next is going to be wither seed. We want to put our supremium over here, then our soul jars on the corners, and then our solium seed base. There it is. A wither skeleton seed. So now we have an infinite supply of nether stars. We should be able to easily craft the witherless rose. Flowers, rose bush, and then we'll go ahead and search here through... Here we go. Witherless rose. Go ahead and place that into our chest here. Okay, let's see, what is this? A vibrant capacitor base. So I need 12 basic capacitors. Okay, I got 42. There goes all my resources. So we need energetic alloy ingot, which takes glowstone, gold, and redstone. Oh, we need copper alloy ingot, which takes a silicon and copper. Okay. 4 copper alloy ingot, we'll throw that into there. We're missing a vibrant crystal. There it is, a vibrant crystal. And that is a vibrant capacitor bait. We are filling up these quest lines pretty fast. I do find it funny that we did craft a villager farm over there. I've never used it, but hey, at least we had it as an option. So I think we're going to craft a nether star generator. That seems like pretty easy to make, especially to have a smithing template. So for that, we need a...
of capacity. I have also made some extra rooms of augmented capacity, and now the capacity of the altar is how much? 100 buckets. That's not much. I might have to get more. We will see. But we do also have some rooms of sacrifice. That means our machines are going to work better. Yeah, every time that they work, they give us almost 4 buckets. That's not bad. I'll get more upgrades. Don't you worry. You know, worst comes to worst, I can make this one by one. For some reason, that was our entire supply of demonic slates. But it's okay. From now on, we just need EV. I just made a few upgrades to the altar. I had to do some rewiring to our applied energy system over here, because we are going to remove this hut, and the wireless terminal was here. And it's weird if you're walking on grass and suddenly there's a wireless terminal. I also have a wireless connector with an interface, which is surging the virtual sacrificers. And if we want to try and make Infinity 4, we can. The only problem is that the blood magic in this version is not really designed to do that. You need an extra ring, a tier 6. Which, as far as I'm understanding it, there is no tier 6. No. Well, for now, I'm just going to do that manually. I have made a bunch of Infinity 4 ingots. We have half a stack. And now we need to convert it into Infinity 5. So there are two ways. This is the worst way. 9 gives you 1. Here, 15 gives you 5. It's just that I'm not really in the mood of making a pressure chamber. Well, it doesn't have to be a good pressure chamber, is the point. I mean, it can be a small one, and maybe we can get away by having a garbage compressor. We just need speed upgrades, which we can craft, and a security upgrade. Okay, a pressure chamber can be a 3x3, a 5x5, or a 7x7. This is a 5x5. The corners should be a chamber wall. You are going to need a valve. The walls can be replaced with glass, and you're going to need two interfaces, which are site sensitive. So this is input, and this is output. So if we place this one over here, then this will be input, and this will be output. And we just cover the rest with glass so that we will know what's going on inside. Oh, we don't have connected textures. I like this one. You know, the corners are nice. Anyways, at this very moment, I have one compressor, which is facing the wrong way. It's going to receive a security upgrade. We are going to need coal. I don't know, we give you blocks of coal. Why not? And we're going to slowly give you some upgrades. 4 bars of pressure inside the chamber. Does the chamber take security upgrades? Yes. You know, so that it doesn't blow up. And we have more upgrades. Yeah, we might need an extra compressor. Yeah, with both of them, the pressure is rising faster. That's nice. So we want you to always export crafted items. That's correct. And we just need 2 barrels, one for input, one for output. Also, a pipe upgrade is not a bad idea. And maybe some speed upgrades for the interfaces. We're at 1 bar. What if we move these closer? You know, like that. Because with every tube, the pressure is going to drop anyways. That does seem to make a difference. It's a good thing that we don't need lubricant for the speed upgrades. I'm standing here next to the pressure chamber, and there are explosions everywhere. It's very scary, but we're at almost 4 bars. Almost. Yeah, that is 4 bars. So let's get our Infinity 4. We're going to go with 15. Did you craft it? That was fast. Really fast. Okay, we might blow up. Let's get a bunch more. Yeah, we got 15, and I need more Infinity 4. I have to do it like this for the moment. This is too fast. Yeah, but that should be 5 more. They really made it easy. Let's remove some of the speed upgrades. We don't want to blow up. So now that we have Infinity 5, we can have a pattern for Infinity 6. It's inside the slice and splice. Super easy. And I have already made the machine. So Infinity 6, can I have the one? Lovely. We can have way more. My fellow Dark Ones, I'm working on the recipe of the Ultimate Miner, and I'm now crafting runes from Mythic Botany. And I'm also waiting for some more Infinity 6. I think this one goes here, this one goes there. You will go in the other corner, you on this corner, you in the bottom, and you at the top. Like so. And I'm guessing you're the final one? Is that all? Oh, I'm missing 2. Oh, it's being crafted, yes. So these are the missing runes. So the only thing that we're missing is actually the Infinity Ingot. It needs a bit of a tedious work at this very moment, but don't you worry. It will be fine. Right now I just want the Ultimate Miner. That's it. Also, it's a very good thing I wasn't lazy. I made the pressure chamber. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. I think I need 2 more. Was not the pressure chamber, that's good. 2 more? Yeah, exactly, 2 more. We also need a Rosarium miner. That should be easy peasy, and that goes in the center. And I think we also have to have the knowledge. So in order to get the knowledge, here's what I understood. First we need some mana, then we're going to need a mana spreader. We also need the Horn of the Wild, and we have to convert it. We get something's horn. And then we need the branch of someone else. We give it the horn, and it should collect water, and we do have to drink from it. Could take a while, especially if you have a garbage mana spreader. Oh, it's full. So we drink. Yes, we have the wisdom. Now, if I get 2 more sets of Infinity 4s, we will have enough Infinity 6. That's already 1 set. We're close. Because each one gives you 5, you need 6. That's the main problem. Yeah, we're literally missing 1 Infinity 6. And we're also missing these ingots, so let's make them. Now, these ones take time. They take a lot of time. Dude, how do you even make a crimson ingot? Oh, you need everything. I think I have everything that I'm going to need. Oh, I already had it. I'm sorry, that was the extra batch, but that's the recipe, right? I think we have to drop all the ingredients in the central holder, and it does drain mana, and I think it draws it from our band of mana, so let's charge it, so that it's full. And then we just have to right-click with our Wand of the Forest. What? Why is it wrong? Okay, I think I figured it out. These blocks are wrong. These are Rosarium blocks. It has to be Ultimate block. It changes color, so I didn't notice. So will it work now? Lovely. It's draining mana. That's a good sign. And we got it. Did we? Yeah, it's changing colors. Yes. Ultimate Miner. This one is going to go to the end. Okay, I just had a very dark realization. It's so ridiculous, I didn't even think of that. So the Ultimate Miner does require 1 stack of Ultimate Frame, right? I just had a pattern for it, and if you want to look at the recipe, we're missing 15,000 Rosarium. And over the past 2 episodes, I just managed to gather 3,000. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the end, and from now on we're going to have a platform because I usually spawn on the miner. Yeah, this is better. Because the thing is, I want to remove the miner. We want to take it to the nether. Okay, so I set it up 1 more time in the nether because in the nether we have double the chances of getting the crystals, right? I think we're going to soul search it twice because if we go more than that, it's going to be very power hungry. And yeah, we're getting the garbage. Rosarium is a bit rare. Maybe not. Also, from now on, I'm going to void everything from silent gear. We have 150,000 of each and every one of them in our system, and I think that's enough. The other things are the things that we're going to keep. But I do have an entangled block. We're going to send the crystals directly to our interface up there. And I think as for the ores, I have to go to the compact machine again. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, it has been a teeny tiny bit of time later. I was editing the footage. It hasn't been a crazy amount of time, but we have 14,000 Rosarium. So is that going to be enough? 4,000 more. That's fine. We might even need a bit more because I also want the modifiers. Another very important question is how much power are we consuming? 2.4 million. I might need more solar panels. You know, when I was talking about why draconic solar panels are amazing, everybody was telling me, hey Lush, you should make the ultimate solar panel. And yeah, you were right. The problem is that I'm still stuck at the miner. I'm out of Inferium, I'm out of Draconium. I have absolutely no idea when I can make that stupid solar panel. The way that you guys were talking, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's a thing that I should have made like 500 hours ago. But apparently not. I have to make it in 15 episodes. Of course, I'm exaggerating a bit, maybe 2 episodes. Because the Inferium situation I have to solve it today. Yeah, we need way more. I have been AFK, and judging by my saturation, I think it's been 10 minutes. Yeah, because we have nourishment for 5 minutes. Anyways, everything is ready. We have plenty more solar panels. And can I have 64 ultimate frames? Yes. Oh, it's ready. Did I make the wrong thing? Probably not. 24 modifiers, 45 glass panels. Well, because of the tool, we do have to place on the non-modifier, but let's have patterns for the rest. And let us add the extra solar panels before we go. How much power is it now? 13 million. At this very moment, they don't have upgrades, but that should be fine. Let's go to the miner. We're not falling down. That's great. And that should be our ultimate miner. Lovely. Of course, it doesn't work. We have to remove this guy. And also, we have to remove every single modifier, as we're going to go with the ultimate version. I'm not exactly sure how we want to do this, but we are going to have 4 energy modifiers. We might have to play with them anyways. I made a bunch of speed modifiers, and the rest will be items. You're going to need 3 million RF per tick. Holy. Well, we can afford it. And we just got 500 coal. It does seem that's a very expensive coal. And with a dimensional chest, we're going to have problems. I need more import buses. Actually, the coal is going to be super useful for Project E. You made me 244 Infinity Essence, and it doesn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. I think we need translocators if there's something. Or maybe the item transporter from Industrial Foregoing. Okay, first off, yeah, we can make the Master Infusion Stone now that we have Infinity 4. Secondly, I'm still confused about this machine. You know, the ultimate void miner. So I have to reconfigure everything because we just got like 2 million coal in 10 minutes. And if I remove the speed upgrade from here, you might notice that we're getting tons of coal. It's good. It can hold 500 items in its inventory. But here's the funny part. If I remove the speed upgrade and check the controller, it will tell you blocked item Infinity Essence. And it will never ever give you that. I just wanted to read its inventory. This is why I have a terminal here. But I guess we have to wait. See what happens. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, for me it's been maybe 24 hours later. And yes, it is the next day, probably in the evening. I have done a crazy amount of work, but unfortunately I have to cut it out of the video because it didn't work. So first, if you come to our ore processing, you might notice that I have doubled the sieves and I have also added efficiency to the missions. That was one of the comments. I'm sorry, I forgot. I had efficiency originally, I just didn't put it again. And that is the rate that we're getting resources, which is way more efficient. Another thing that I have done is that you might notice we have another dimensional pocket. And this is the machine that I wasted a ton of time in making. Essence Forge Tier 3. It's the final tier. So in the JEI, it doesn't look that bad. You put 1 Inferium seed and you get 1000 essence in 5 seconds, which is great. The problem is that if you look at the JEI, you might notice different combination of seeds. That is because if you want Inferium, you also have to get earth, fire, water, and air. After 5 seconds, you're going to get all of them. But you don't need all of them. So 80% of what you're getting is garbage. And it's not just for Inferium, it's for every single seed. You get things that you don't really want. So yeah, maybe for Unobtainium, Awakened Draconium, etc., I'm going to use it, but not for normal essences. If possible, one day we will just go with hydroponic beds. So that's why I wasted my time. I just wanted to let you know. And I guess since I have wasted my entire time, I guess there's also no point of you watching it. And yeah, we're also making ether gas. And I'm not even sure if I have mentioned this or not, but yeah, now that we have Infinity 4, I made the Master Infusion Crystal from Mystical Agriculture. But if you guys remember, last night I also decided to add more draconic solar panels. And since we're going to make antimatter probably next episode, or I don't know, very soon, I think we're going to need way more power. So I have set in patterns for the Rosarium solar panel. It does require a ton of resources, but we're also getting a ton of resources, so not that expensive. Glass panel I always have on me, and obviously we have to go with the null modifier. And yeah, I have tons of resources in here for the Essence Forge that I'm not gonna craft now. Honestly, at this very moment, it doesn't really matter where we put it as long as it's within one chunk. Because remember, the goal is to get the ultimate one. So without any upgrades, you're making me how much? 4 million RF. Actually 5. We should round it up. We also get some efficiency upgrades. They're the solar version. That should increase our power generation by apparently a lot. You know, judging by the void miners themselves, this should go crazy. That is 147 million RF per tick. For the moment, that's more than enough. As I have already mentioned, our main goal is to try and get the Philosopher's Stone. And if you guys remember, I have added more cobblestone generators, so getting the compressed cobblestone generator should not be a big deal. Obviously not today, but I'm assuming very soon. Yeah, we have 52 million. So next episode we should have that. Everything that you see over here is fine and we can easily get it, except this one, the ultimate singularity. So I was really hoping that even though there is a 1 in 1 million chance, or 1 in a billion chance, we might get the ultimate singularity. So far we didn't. I think it's obvious. So basically we should start getting prepared to craft it. I'm not going to bore you to death, but one of the things that we need in order to craft the ultimate singularity is chaos shards. So we don't have to fight the chaos guardian. There is a recipe to craft it, especially the tiny one. It is probably something that we have to automate later on, but for the moment we just want a few of the big ones. And besides, after getting a few chaotic gears, getting more chaos shards is going to be easy. So again, our main priority is the Philosopher's Stone. Obviously one of our goals is to get the chaos shard, and also seriously I need to get some hydroponic beds. That does require antimatter. So at this very moment we're just going to focus on the chaos. So I realize that in this mod pack we have lava. At the cost of experience, you basically don't die. The problem is that it doesn't go on the draconic chestplate, it doesn't go on the mecha suit, and even though probably it doesn't matter, it does go on the quantum chestplate. So we're gonna try and craft it. I have already set in all the patterns, but I think it was crafting a few things, then it forgot that it has to use it for something else. Oh, and by the way, because I deleted most of the footage, I also did this. I made the upgraded industrial agglomeration frac.
Yay.
I think it does two recipes at the same time, but at this moment, that is our concentrated weight. That should be our leggings. That is the boot. And of course, the helmet. So on its own, I think it's pretty garbage. It does look nice. Very fancy. But yeah, on its own, I think it's pretty garbage. We have to install upgrades. But first things first, let us check it. You said you do accept enchantments. Is it like you go on diamonds? No? Wait a minute. Oh, it goes on the pants. Okay, it doesn't go on the makeup pants. But let me try to understand how to install upgrades. This is the first time I made this. Even though it's purple and I like it. Do they have Kikoku? No. Actually, it wasn't that horrifying. You have to assign a button and then you can install upgrades. Same as the mecha suit. Also, it says that you have to link it to your applied energy system, but I don't know why. But I have already installed night vision, lava immunity, attack speed, obviously the last stand so that we will live, and nothing on the boots. I have already made the flight cards, but it's very disorienting. There is one more thing that I have ordered, and that is the evasion card, but yeah, it's a bit expensive. But obviously, while that is being crafted, we can go and find the Chaos Island, and we go there. Oh, and by the way, I do have soul bound on every piece of armor. The whole point of having last stand is to carry the experience with you. Now we go. In every single modded Minecraft series, I hate this part the most. I don't really like people who can kill me. And as you guys probably know, I have to travel another 7,000 blocks, so see you in a while. Okay, I think we have arrived. Let's try to set up shop over here, maybe with a waystone. So I have my bow, we have some food, magnet, I don't think it's going to be that important. We're going to have a warp point for safety, and we're also going to start a backup. I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit scared. My evasion card is not ready, right? Yeah, the backup is done. I guess let's go. Mr. Chaos, I'm out. So he has to hit the crystals, I have to destroy...
You Let's go. We finally have a better vision. Delete. 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 And delete. Oh.
Then one stage. After we get the chaotic bow, that's no longer an issue. But I think I have to kill him twice. Oh yeah, I need one of these. Frameworks. We survived. The recharge rate on my armor is garbage. Oh, finally. Evasion card. Yes, I don't know. Maybe it helps. I think for the moment we just have to run. My shield is garbage. Can you shoot one of the crystals? Gee, maybe it is time. Maybe not. Shoot this one. Hey, he's not firing. Oh, gravity well. Maybe it's a laser. You know, I'm still waiting for him to do something useful. Except the withers. Oh, finally. Oh, more withers. Thank you. That's our chance. Yeah. One down. You shut up. So we have taken damage, but so far we haven't died. The sooner this ends, the happier I'm going to be. But seriously, the recharge rate on my shield is garbage. It takes half a minute. Yeah, another one. This could take ages. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not much I can do. I guess see you back in a while once I actually killed him. So that never happened. Phew. Also, she's not dead. Just ignore those markers. But we're a bit close. Maybe not. Oh, there's. Honestly speaking, I don't really think it was the best fight ever, but at least we're done. We're not done. I think you have to fight him like 2 more times before you get OP. Okay, it's here. Also, I did just manage to get 1 data model. Can I take you? Yes. Well, we got 5. So I have made extra sets of Draconic Fusion Crafters, and I think since the update some of my recipes are wrong because I don't get enough cores from that machine. Also, we do have a very limited number of Chaos Shards, so let's not waste them. The most important thing that we want is the bow. Where's the bow? That bow. Because with that bow, at least I can break the crystals, I don't have to wait for the Chaos Guardian. And we need exactly 8 Fusion Crafting Injector, which has to be chaotic. Oh, and the chaotic core, you can just make it in that. Super easy. Although this one was super easy as well. It's a Draconic tier anyways. But it's going to be super brutal if you can't even make the bow. Yeah, I'm running out of Chaos Shards. We don't want to waste. Just the 2. We just need 1 Chaotic Energy Controller, and I think I can upgrade my bow. Yes. What else can I upgrade? I have a teeny tiny bit of Chaos Shards left. Can I get the chest plate? So that's 1 Chaos Core, 1 of those garbage controllers. I don't have enough. Because then I also need the Chaotic Shield Control module. Yeah, I think for that one I have to kill him again. Also, are we also Sunflower? Oops. Oh, and most importantly, last time didn't work. I just died. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, we're at the 2nd Chaos Island. With the Draconic bow, this should be, I think, a bit easier. I forgot to delete those. Also, maybe we should go a bit closer. Just a bit. This time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing my backpack apparently, and also the mecha suit. That should give us a teeny tiny bit more protection. Last time I died because I couldn't run that fast. But after this one, we're going to be super OP. I think. I really do hate that arena. Even when it's Christmassy. But let's try something. So, we break you, and then we hit you. Yeah. Come on, break. Yes. That's the whole point. That's not the whole point. I just wanted to mention that, yes, it still happens. This is the laser beam. But this one went way more smoothly. Oops, that's the laser. We're gonna die. Just like that. It's actually my fault. I kept him at a very low health. Now I'm paying for it. Let's go and finish the job. We're done. And I think from now on it's going to be very hard for him to kill us. Because now we will have extra Chaos Shards. Is the thing. We take it and run away. Oh wait, my dislocator. That is actually why I die a lot, because it goes in my curios, I respawn and, well, I can't teleport out. I think in order to get the chaotic armor, we're going to need 3 cores. So this one is a bit expensive. Yeah, 1 for the chest plate, and 2 for the module. Everything else, we're just going to waste it on upgrades. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our chaotic chest plates. Lovely. And none of them are quests. Wait, why are you charging? No, it does work without the chaotic thingy. I didn't know that. Maybe I knew that, I just forgot. But let's do the upgrade. There you go. This one recharges your shield way faster, so it's very useful. Actually, I just realized I made a horrifying boo-boo. So that is our entire supply of chaos, fragments, shards, whatever, right? If I want to get the chaotic large shield capacity module, which is comprised of the smaller ones, I need 5 chaotic cores. So that should be enough to get 1. The rest we are going to waste on upgrades. Oh, I have 2 here. I'm garbage at math. Needless to say, we are actually going to fight him again. I think. This is why I'm doing this. Here we go again. The best thing to do is to remove the bars first. And try not to die. Cause the moment you start hitting the crystals, he's gonna get mad. Oh, and by the way, I couldn't make enough shields. We just have the 1. They require bigger fragments. Now we can get rid of the crystals. This should be easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Withers are the worst. This part is fine. Whoa, the other way. It's a shame he doesn't hit his own withers. But you see, most crystals are gone. Come on. Well, technically speaking, half of them. We haven't died. Yet. We're gonna die. Yep. Just like that. That part, I don't think I can do anything about it. And you see, there was only 1 crystal left. And it's gone. Come on. That's the laser. No, I can go far away. That doesn't make much of a difference. Besides, I don't really mind dying. I got my chaos shards. We're leaving. I have never seen one of these islands explode. I have seen them in videos, not by myself. But we are 1,000 blocks away. Nothing can happen. Yeah, maybe for...
Go. Look at great taste. Okay, so we should smelt some more behind. I really have only 1 bug, so it's the worst. That time you just actually be able to use clay, you know. Now we have 7. It's not even magic. Profile. Guys, you got a cool axe. I think it's only hitting lava. I'm supposed to get that 1 seed. So 82, which was down here. Let's go because of this. So low blaze powder, which we can't get, so we have to use lava. I think we can pick tools. We're gonna do a 3. And now we have some pretty basic tools. The thing is, they have the single ability, and the thing is, oh, right, redstone. Redstone plating. Let's just get it to fucking 12 mine speed. It has haste. One, two, three, baby. I get bored.
Meow meow. Meow. Meow.
Entrepreneur vous dit.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Nouveau gilet.
No.
Nouveau gilet.
I got the same map twice. Equal dumb.
Generator. We need diamond, which I assume we get from gold, which we get from copper. So we'll do that. Gold. Diamond? Yep, okay, so we have ourselves a diamond generator. We need a smithing template. I'll take one of those. Alright, a netherite generator, and then we just need to craft that into the nether star generator, which is what? 7 skulls and another star. So around the wither skulls there, another star on the bottom, netherite generator, or another star generator. Okay, what is this? A power capacitor. Ooh, this looks expensive. We need a basic power capacitor, and then we need singulum ingot, which I think that's pretty easy. Silver dust and copper dust. And then we smelt these, and that should give us everything we need to go ahead and craft our high density power capacitor. Okay, we probably want to make a wither builder next. I feel like that's really easy to make. For the wither builder, we use a free machine, and then we get plastic for smelting dry rubber. Alright, we have a simple machine frame, and then from here, we need an advanced machine frame to take pink slime. So we're gonna have to craft ourselves a, what I believe is called a mob slaughter factory, which I think just turns mobs into pink slime. I don't know, this is how hot dogs are made. We need a pity machine frame, have that. We need 2 iron axes, and then 2 iron swords. And this should give ourselves our mob slaughter factory. Now, how does this work? Wait, so what does this do if I just place it here? Does oh wait, it needs power. What? Wait, did the mob just get sucked in? Oh my god, it does. Okay, hang on. I gotta make sure I have a lot of mobs, because if they all die, then that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so it doesn't kill the babies, which is good. Oh, no, never mind, and they're dead. Okay, I'm gonna actually block off the machines right now. I'm gonna expand our mob area, because I don't want them dying. And then from here, we just need to get a lot of food, so that these mobs can grow. Okay, I think this is a good start right now. So what we're gonna do is we'll now go ahead and open this up. Bye-bye. There we go, now we have some pink slime. Do I get more pink slime? Oh, I actually do. Man, I love getting quests done sometimes. Okay, netherite, I think it was something like, okay, simple machine frame here, diamond gear on the bottom, like this. Yep, that is progressing. And then after that, what do we need? A supreme machine frame. We'll take an advanced 2 nether ingot, 2 plastic sheets of diamond gear, and then we need ether gas. How do I get ether? Oh wait, so that's how we get ether gas. We need to craft all these things: an ore laser drill, a fluid laser base, and 4 laser drills. Getting your first ether gas is going to be scary. Ether gas is made from drilling a wither using a fluid drill with purple lens. We're gonna make ourselves a stasis chamber, which I believe just basically freezes the mob in place. So spawning a wither on there is safe.
A little over a year ago, web fishing released to mass acclaim from the general public, with thousands of players and an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam. Today it's been completely abandoned. This game released at a time where social games were at an all-time low, and it almost single-handedly revived the genre of the chat room game. Since its release, numerous games have been made over the course of 2025 that have attempted to replicate the massive success web fishing saw on release. It was also my personal favorite game to come out in 2024. I even made this video back in November of last year about how good the game was, a video that a few people watched. In that video, I talked about how monumental web fishing's potential was. I knew that with future updates and just a few small improvements, web fishing could be a game that really stood the test of time. And in many ways, the writing was on the wall that it would succeed at this. You know, like streamers were playing it.
You have no name. You don't exist.
The community was doing what the community does, and the player count was very high for a game that released with basically no promotion. It seemed like web fishing was going to be around for a long, long time. However, that wasn't exactly exactly how things went. Instead, the creator released a handful of small updates, a plushie, and then dropped off the face of the planet, never to be seen again. From the outside looking in, this looked like the dev just took the money and ran, leaving a community of people to wonder what happened. But if you were actively following the game, then you know the true story. In November of 2024, the developer of web fishing was doxxed by a certain online message board. A dox that was largely due to the developer and many players of web fishing being part of the LGBTQ community. This dox obviously threatened the safety of the developer and forced them to close up shop. This was a tragic blow to the game's future. The bad news spread through the web fishing community, who all expected more to be done with the game through coming updates and events. However, after months of silence, it's become clear that the web fishing creator being doxxed has caused the game to become completely abandoned. At this point, it's unlikely web fishing will ever get another update. So where does that leave the game today? What is it like to play web fishing in a completely decadent state, never to be touched again? What has web fishing become after being doxxed into obscurity?
I just built a budgeting app with base.
Oh, yeah, I know how to do that. This. There is not food. Oh shit. Well.
Square root of 3. Square root of 3.
I need to change the model. That's a sword. I love Russia. The game is really good. Even if it's not old game. I feel bad. It looks so AI. Man, how about background game? I don't like getting good. This. Wow, so bad. Casual. Stop. That's been played for too long. Alright, so apparently I added. Oh my god, I forgot to add it. Oops. 2018. 2018. Dummy. Okay. Not a smart thing spawner. Okay. Fix me too because I'm so smart. Oh god, I'm gonna block everything. Huh? No.
Hello everyone, this is Bilbo. Welcome back to All the Mods 11. Now it's still raining. I'm still waiting for the third day to pass so we can get our Phantom to come through. Oh, classic. As soon as I start recording, it stops raining. Love it. Right. So, between episodes, I have done literally nothing. What we're going to do is... What the heck are you? You're a little zombie. Oh my goodness, you've got copper armor on. Is that a thing? Okay. Oh, what the heck? That's fine. You must have come in here. Yeah, this looks a bit full up right now. Now, between episodes, there was a massive update, to be fair. I'm going to go over all of the updates, but before we do any of that, I just want to say Deep Nose is in, so we're probably going to use that at some point. I'm actually going to chuck all of this away, and I want to get a bunch of blood. And there's a thing from bobcraft called spikes. So we can make some of these like spikes right here, using the spike. So if I use these like this, we can put this on a pedestal, which is one of these ones. Sanguine pedestal. There we go. That is literally all of the dark gems I have. That's really annoying. Because, yeah, I need a bunch more dark gems. That's fine. We need to go do a little bit of mining. Now, the plan was, in fact, I'll do this bit first, because why not? Let's grab some of our gold. 7. Actually, I only need 6. And, oh, I need some skulk as well. Start with a SC, isn't it? Skulk. I don't have any skulk. You've got skulk, haven't you? I should probably rip that off. Let's go back to the ancient city. Grab all of that, and then go home real quick. Because basically, we needed some skulk to feed our goo, which is over here. Now, the plan is, I'm going to make some mob catchers, whatever they're called. The things from Just Die Things. So let's cover this thing, like we did with the, netherite. Stick that on top as well. There we go. So these are all going to turn into blaze gold, I think it's called. Something like that. We can use the blaze gold to then get ourselves some of the mob. I think they're called creature catchers. And at least at one point in time in this pack, probably do some more stuff on that. Maybe I'll put some iron on there later. But yeah, at one point in this pack, you could use the creature catcher. I'll show you. It's like a big Pokeball. It's awesome. We love it. I'm just going to do this. Thank you. I think it needs some glass in the middle. So if we do this. Creature catcher, that thing right there. Oh, that reminds me as well. Let's chuck these away. I'm going to get a couple of these because there's a few. Okay, we made that many. This does remind me that there is a thing called the experience holder. This thing is incredibly useful. In fact, we're going to use this. And I'm going to place it right there. Now, what we do with the experience holder is we could store all of our levels in it. And then we could even say, target level, let's set that one to like 30, like that. We could do collect experience. And then we could like set the area for this to like give us back our experience. And then we could set ourselves to like 30 levels. And then if, let's say we've got 40 levels and we walk in here, it will extract 10 levels out of us, or more than 10, right? Because you get a bit more out of it. So yeah, that thing is really useful. And we've been using that from the start, basically. But basically, the plan is to use creature catcher. I am very blessed. We can get it first time. Okay, come on. Let's have a go. You gonna come at me?
Task Manager is lying to you. Not intentionally, it's just hilariously bad at telling you if something dangerous is running on your computer. Most people think if it's not in Task Manager, it's not running, which is adorable, but completely wrong. Malware developers know this, and they've been dumping on Task Manager for decades with techniques that make their code invisible to casual inspection. Here are 3 levels of evasion malware uses to hide from you, and sometimes even your antivirus, and more importantly, how to actually catch them when Task Manager fails you. Before we dive in, if you like the way I break this stuff down, RB active and item. So Hacker takes their malicious exe, changes its name to something legitimate like svchost.exe or chrome.exe, slaps a convincing icon on it, done. You look in Task Manager, see what looks like a normal system process, move on with your life while their malware mines crypto in the background. Here's the trick. Grab Resource Hacker. It's free. Open any legitimate program, extract its icon from the resources folder, save it, then open your malware in Resource Hacker and inject that icon. Boom. Your virus.exe now looks identical to the real program. Go to Task Manager, Details tab, find the suspicious process, right-click, open file location. If it's supposed to be chrome.exe but it opens to some random folder instead of program files, congratulations, you found malware. Check file sizes. The real chrome.exe is like 2 megabytes. If yours is 47 kilobytes, something's wrong. Check digital signatures. Right-click to exe, Properties, Digital Signatures tab. Legitimate software from Microsoft or Google will be signed. Random malware won't be. This method is super basic, and any decent antivirus catches it immediately. Level 2 is process injection, and this is where it gets spicy. Instead of running their own process, attackers inject their malicious DLL into a legitimate process that's already running. Now when you look in Task Manager, you see a completely legitimate process. Open its file location and you get the real system file. Everything looks normal, but that process has been hijacked and is running malicious code alongside legitimate code. Here's how it works. The attacker's injector finds a target process, allocates memory inside that process using virtual alloc exe, writes their malicious DLL path into that memory using write process memory, then creates a remote thread in the victim process that calls load library to load their DLL. Now the legitimate process is running malware, and you can't see it in Task Manager. How do you catch this? You can't with Task Manager. You need Process Hacker or Process Explorer. They're Task Manager on steroids. Download Process Hacker, it's free and open source. Find your suspicious process, right-click Properties, go to Modules.
One Robux. Looks very similar. Oh. What?
Guillaume avait des plans très
Strap in, folks. Grab a treat, grab a snack, because... Let's see what happens. Okay, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Good. Verified it works. We have to cycle this 4 times, I think it is. This should hopefully be the last cycle of them. Hopefully we have enough silver in there. It's gonna be close. I think that was perfect. Yeah, okay. Who knew that you make these in pods of 6? Well, that's perfect. There we go. Integrated circuits. Oh, boy. We should definitely automate those at some point. However, for now, I'd really like to get into making alternators. And before we do that, it wants us to look at silver sheets, and it wants us to have something called a red cell battery. Oh, Certus quartz. What? No. What? No. I don't think I have any Certus quartz. Okay. Gonna have to go mining on the moon, but well, I guess I could look at that silver ringgit real quick. Well, duty calls, I suppose. The moon, the moon, the moon. We need to find some resources on the moon. The moon, the moon, moon, the 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 moon. Okay, mining on the moon kind of blows. This is very hard. Oh my god. I need to get back to the moon, because I haven't finished mining on it yet. Problem is, my armor's breaking, so we need some more sturdy sheets, and I'm pretty sure using crushing wheels to actually crush up our obsidian is way more efficient than using a millstone. We'll get a lot more obsidian return from it. So I think it is actually pretty valuable to go ahead and pop down some crushing wheels, just in a workshop scenario, and be able to use them whenever we want. And then I guess I'll go strip mining on the moon, since it's impossible otherwise. Alright, there we go. Some more sturdy sheets, no problem whatsoever, and we can actually get to repair.
If I were to drop you into this Minecraft world, you wouldn't notice anything off until you began playing for a few days. You begin to see things out of the corner of your eyes. Structures you don't remember seeing. Songs that sound off. Which is when you'd realize that this isn't your average Minecraft world. It's infected with a broken script. A mod that can ban you from your single-player world. I have 24 hours to survive with 25 brutal challenges from lasting 5 days, and documenting each and every entity. Not only is this going to be the most difficult and sleep-deprived challenge I have
Because Doom Boys, in this video, I destroyed even more Roblox AI brainrot slop games, and I may or may not have made a duplication exploit for a Creepcraft's game. But yeah, thank you all for the support on the recent one. It's been crazy. I won't hold up the intro for too long. If you enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the video. Alright lads, we're in Creepcraft's game, so don't expect anything good out of it. The same guy who doesn't need any extra money promoting gambling to children for 1.5 thousand Robux. Woohoo! Well, that's no matter, because in this video, I'm going to be doing the kids a favor by not needing any game passes and overpowering my base for the price of free. Alright, right off the bat, the game does not have an anti-cheat. You're over here, you're in a safe zone, you're in here. If you go up, you're fine. Oh my god. So you could just go to the end, grab this fella, go back, and place that bad boy down. Alright, well then, with that being said, I'm not going to be using Infinite Yield. I'm going to be making my own script. Alright lads, behold, the easiest script ever made. Auto farm, max price, auto sell. I don't know if any of these work yet, but I assume they will. So, first of all, redeem codes. I'm hoping this works. It should redeem all the codes. Yep, okay, it's redeemed all of the codes. And farm zone 1 to 13, so obviously these are like, this is zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, whatever. 13 is the last one, so if we go to 13 right here, and we click auto farm, oh my god, it doesn't get any easier than that, lads. What is this? Anyways, so now we have a bunch of cool brain rots, so let me place them all down here. First of all, I don't want anything broke, so everything under 100,000, I'm just going to sell it instantly. There we go. As we can see, we only have things that are worth over $1,000 now, but we also have these, which are actually valuable. So there we go, and already, lads, we have like 68 million. As you can see, we've already hit $1 billion, lads, because everything bad is just automatically sucked. Why do I have so many cosmic lad, this game's broken. Have I been like accidentally duping? Wait, okay, lads, I have a feeling this game is broken. If you spam, because obviously what this does is it spams the proximity prompt until it's not in the ocean anymore, until it's in your inventory, right? I'm thinking because I'm spamming it, it's just duping it, because I'm only picking up 1, but look at how much I'm getting for it. This game is actually broken, lads. I'm already at 2 billion. Hold on, we've got an ancient in 90 seconds. I'm gonna snipe it. Go, get it, please, get it. Yes, I got it, lads. Alright, I got the ancient. Did I get multiple? Oh my god, I got multiple ancient blocks. This game's actually so broken. Lads, this game is actually broken. Hold on, there's a celestial as well. Let me get that, let me get it. Come on. Oh, I don't think I... Oh, I got it. Oh, they make it too easy. Guys, this is honestly one of the most broken brain rot games I've ever played. How do you mess up this bad? Come on, Creekcraft, you're probably one of the richest Roblox YouTubers, and you can't hire developers that know how to make a somewhat decent game. That cannot just be abused. That can't be abused with 108 lines of code. Come on now. Oh my god, that celestial I got like 10 of them. And that diamond thing I also got like 10 of them. That's crazy. 600,000, you know how many of these I got? There we go, lads. Alright, as you can see, we are doing very well for ourselves here. Technically, this is a duping script. Not exactly, but technically it is. It's just, I've gotten so much. Which actually, you know, that makes me wonder. What if I just spam the proximity prompt 100 times rather than one? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm gonna make a keybind. If I press K, it's just gonna get it like 100 times. Alright, let's just give this a quick test. Let's just fly to the end. Now if I press K, it should just spam it. So hold on. What should we get? Lost Tralotidus. How many Lost Tralotidus do I have? 1. Alright, now let's see. Let's press press K. And let's see how that worked. Oh my god! Oh my god, guys. This is... Wow. What's the most valuable thing I can get? You. Here we go. Alright, save zone, quick. Yep. How many did I get? Guys, this is like... Oh my god. How do you mess up this bad? Alright, like... Honestly, I don't understand it. It's crazy how little effort these people put into the games. Like, honestly, alright, this is the truth about these games, yeah? They look like a lot of effort's been put into them because of all the flashy lights and, oh, look, my camera's shaking, I'm dancing, oh, look at the UI, promoting gambling, oh, this cool little effect for the UI. But the truth is, behind the scenes, the actual code of this game is like a murder scene. Like, this shouldn't be possible, but it's possible. But again, I'm not gonna complain because it makes me good content. So now, lads, I'm a successful man, but I'm also a very generous man, and because of that, I'm going to be giving away all of these brain rots to random children. Right, let's give away the big 2.4 billion. Who should take it? You, my friend? Wait, come, take. There we go, guys. Wait for it. Boom, cars. There you go, my lad. It's his first brain rot. Place it down. Place it. There you go, lad. Alright, there you go. Oh my god. Yes, okay, amazing. What else should we give away? 1.36 billion a second. Let's give them to this guy as well. There you go. Boom. Take it. Place it down, boy. What else? 715 million a second. Let's give them away to this guy with the Tim Cheeses. Seals, where are you, Seals? Come here, I got something for you. Boom. Take. There we go. Hello, my friend. Take this. Take. There you go. 620 million a second. We'll give that away. Everyone's going... Okay, I'll give another one to you. Why not? There you go, my friend. Why didn't you place them down? Place them down! You need to place them down, boy. It's good money. 620 million a second. You've got Tim Cheese, $7 a second. Place it! No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. Place it down. Place it down. No, I don't want... Place it down. There, yes, good. Now, boy. Let's give it away to this bloke right here. Ahmed, come here. There you go, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna be here all day if I give away every single brain rot in my base, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I think I've done well enough for the community of children victim to gambling games. Yeah, I think it's time to move on to the next game. Pray I don't find your game, because these are too easy to exploit. It's kind of annoying how every single game is the exact same thing. You get a brain rot, you put it here, you claim stuff for the brain rot, and you get speed to climb up faster. It's annoying, I don't like it, and that's why I'm doing this series. Anyways, this game is nothing special to me, and I'm sure it doesn't have the slightest of an anti-cheat, so we're just going to be getting all of those things. Now, if you don't understand what just happened, my recording thing completely broke, and for some reason it was recording my desktop wallpaper the entire time, which is really annoying. So the entire footage I have of this is just useless now, but I'm not going to be redoing it, so I'm going to just give a rundown. I just teleported to the top with infinite yield, but I got this. I got that. Very cool. Not very cool, just very easy. Honestly, not hard at all. No different to any other brain rot game, so it's not even really that special. And I keep crashing because my computer is out of memory. So I already have like 59 QI, whatever that means. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you want to see a part 3 to this.
Entrepreneur, vous dites?
Une assurance limpide, une plateforme de prévention, un accès aux soins immédiats. C'est pas trop asservi.
Hi, I'm Baldy. Nice to meet you. First minute, they call me Sigma. Where's your game? Shout my name and you let me use my wits. That's one for the chick, but you're all wrong. You haven't even let me phantom tap. Watch the song, it goes ding dong. Like the door I dropped on you. Here's some risk to mistake, or gonna see my skibbity toilet. Oh, hi. Oh, welcome to my skibbity Oh, please don't leave. I have no guts. Oh, oh, oh.
Can I stop falling? Pilot Infinity.
Out of all things you could pick for a meme mod, why 3? Is it a reference to that Baldi 3 video? Because that doesn't seem to be the case.
This warning screen perfectly sums up the damage this mod has done to the Baldi community.
The mod wants us to enter our name for the best 3 game experience, but then proceed to never use it.
Apparently, we're now playing as the brother of our friend who still doesn't know how to eat. Baldi the Third implies the existence of Baldi the Second. Why does this mod take place at night? What the hell is that? They turned this dot into a 3, but not the exit sign. The sound that plays when you pick up an item from Plus is here, but not the vending machine sound.
3.
Roll credits.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that was loud enough. The absence of all the characters except Baldi made this mod really easy. I literally beat this on my first try. We interrupt 3 to bring you unscared. Also, ow, my ears! Yeah, that was worth it. Why did this mod even... Oh, what, is this a digital horror mod now? 3 off. I hate how the soundtrack in this mode is way better than the last one.
Why is Baldi the number 3 even though the mode is called 3-3 mode? Also, Baldi turned into a number. The game only tells you that you need to collect 9 notebooks after you've collected the 7th one. Real move game.
A maze. One that has the last 2 notebooks as well.
Oh my god, this mode has instant reset.
Okay, but seriously, do we need a maze to put the last 2 notebooks in? Putting them in one of the school faculty-only rooms and the principal's office would have been a better way to do this.
Yo, what's good? We need to talk. That guy isn't just Baldi obsessed with 3. His name is Number Lover 3367.
67.
He's so evil, he quotes 6-7, even after the Great Meme Reset.
The Great Meme Reset never happened, so I don't know how that's supposed to prove that Number Lover is evil.
After the Great Meme Reset. Me, Charles, and this guy named Jimothy have been trying to stop him for a long time. We found Jimothy in a random Baldi mod made by a 7-year-old.
Wait,
You're saying that you have the ability to go to different Baldi mods, take characters with you back to this universe, and you only brought Jimothy with you? That makes no sense. If you want to stop number lover, you could pick someone like Baldi Sands or Baldi Educational Tale or Better Baldi from Old Laboratory. Heck, even Raldi is better than this guy. Speaking of Jimothy, are these his arms or are they part of his mouth?
Anyway, we don't really need your help, actually.
Then why did you even tell me this story in the first place? What even is the point of this lore drop? Oh, God, please revert back to Baldi the Third. I'm begging you. This aged horribly.
Verse 2. Where's Salmon? It still jump, so it's never gonna have this. Have to do a wall hop. Or whatever I made. I'm interested. You are an idiot. Yeah. 8 a.m. I started at 8 a.m. and I finished at 5 p.m. on the world days. It's most with this one. See, baby! Hello guys, today we're gonna play some Minecraft V2. V2. Your final quest. Let's go. I'm trying, you might like it! This is exciting. Some quality, man. It's crazy. Difficult shit! Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. OP game. No. Loaf of bread. A container of milk. A container of milk.
And a stick of
Some
butter.
A loaf of milk.
A container of bread. And a Joe Dirt
DVD.
A Joe Dirt
DVD.
Scarlett Johansson.
What?
And treasure from a fish
Treasure
tank.
from a fish tank.
Not right now, Ma. I'm busy.
Oh, man!
Bah. Sorry. Oh! That's so good. Holy fuck. Two. So good. A loaf of milk. Yeah, enough. Who the fuck turned Cat Shadow on again? I'm so good. You know what? I'm cheating. I'm winning. Let's go! I won! Adrian. Adrian, part 2. Adrian, explain our friend group. Adrian. A loaf of milk. Fucking fell. Yes, I love withering enemies. You have to kill Megalith! A jeu de DVD. A simulator. A playing game.
Don't yell at me. Give me the phone. Give me the file. Here's your choice. You give me the phone, you might get it back in 8 minutes, or I take it to the office and you never see it again.
Why?
Because you're not supposed to have your phone out. Oh, you will order this sometimes to be your teacher. I should be able to come to school and teach instead of coming to school and bring this
But like, there's 8 minutes until spring break. Why would you take my phone?
Because I hate them.
Why would you do that?
Where are you going?
That was really topic, yes. Delete the NPC.
square root.
How? Impossible! Impossible! Are you supposed to whop? Ooh. Delete. King Tony, you should join me. Good. Wait, what? Oh, you're on a laptop? Gun and ammo. That goes from out. You should actually join me because my game is actually good, even though it has 3 miles, but nobody's gonna know. So, what is going on with your screen? No. Bye, King. I thought it's plus 11. You should actually join me. My game is like pretty greatly coded, even though I said flat, and it still works. Doritos, Doritos, Doritos. Music, boom. B soda. Oh my god. You're just gonna end this. What? Oh no! They were open for 1 minute now! How did I warp? Just warp it.
Look at my feeling it!
One.
Lee, let's sing Old MacDonald, okay? Okay? Okay. Here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cat. E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there.
Today we woke up confined on a floating island.
Wow, that was fast.
My name is Among Us. I am the imposter. What are you doing? What are you calling me for? You want to join me?
Outsmart.
Oh, I'm dancing. I'm making a mop pack.
Martha Market.
Cool. So even though until right now most of the episode has been focused on the ultimate singularity, which we can craft, I think, yeah, it just takes a bit of time. But as I have already mentioned, our main job is focused on the infinity. So until right now, we have automated everything until infinity 7. So if I want 100 of that, that's not a big deal. But this is why I need vibranium and oldemodium. Okay, I forgot. I'll reinstall vibranium. But yeah, as I have already mentioned, if we want 100 of that, that's not a big deal. However, now we want to be able to move to Infinity 8. Well, it does require chaos fragments. And our supplies are dwindling, and I have also wasted a lot of that on my armor. So we need to start duping chaos shards, and for that we're going to need a brand new multi-block. You can dupe the tiny ones, which is garbage, or you can dupe the big one. Out of everything that you see over here, we almost have everything except the ultimate prediction and the ultimate heart. So we're going to focus on the ultimate heart, see how far we can go. Also, let's replace these ones with the dark matter one. They will never break. So the ultimate heart is just a combination of every single heart in the game. We need 1 for duping chaos shards, and we need 8 in order to make the ultimate infinity seed. You know, then we can use the ultimate infinity seed in order to dupe it. So in total we need 9. Because I haven't messed it up, right? Yeah, 0% chance of consumption for the chaos shard. Okay, so we just need the 1. Since we are going to need only 9 of them, I'm not going to automate this, but we need piles of neutrons and neutronium nuggets. So piles of neutronium nuggets. Let's just mark everything. Yeah, this is much easier. So Abyssal Sacrifice. There is a very cheaty way of getting Heart of the Sea using Botania, using the Alchemy Catalyst. So there you go. Those are going to be Heart of the Sea. Yeah, I have already done that. Then for Abyssal Sacrifice, we're going to need the Athama, which we don't really have to do anything about it. We already have the prediction. It's Deepening Warlock. Yeah, that prediction. We have 5,000. Yeah, I also have 5 Athamas, so I need 4 more. I don't know. You do that for me. Thank you. Then what we're going to need is either the coral chunk or the crystallized coral. We're going to go with the coral chunk, because if I'm not wrong, I have a swap. Yes, Coralysis. It reminds me of Coralis. So I just made a spawn egg out of the swap, and we have the spawn egg. And guess what? We even have a spawner. Oh, they don't have brains. I forgot. I can't turn it off. Dude, move. Well, we do have enough coral chunks. Wait, why do I have 2? Oh, I got it because I have capturing. But yeah, even the blue one is acceptable. Also, let me try to turn it off. No, did you know there is something called a cardboard box? Turns off everything. And if nothing has gone wrong, that should be 1 Abyssal Sacrifice. Oh, emerald. Do they stack? Perfect. We need 9. That goes over there. We can also have some Heart of the Sea, some Piglich Hearts, and all of them should be off the list. Now we come to Lord Traverse of Darkness and Bubbly Heart canisters. I have already set in all the patterns. We need obviously 9 of each and every heart canister. And for some reason I almost have 120,000 miniature green hearts. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's also every single heart. We also need the melted hearts. This is my best melting factory. It's multiversal. So these are the melted hearts off the list. And then we're going to start running out of hearts. Especially the blue one. I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to melt some miniature green hearts. Then we can convert it into a higher tier. I'm right? Yeah. Then you can dupe it. These guys are also off the list. So the one heart is just a crafting recipe. We already got these from our mob farm. The heart container from Cyclic, I have already made 10. We didn't use it. This was just a simple recipe. And those are the dragon hearts. But we also need the obsidian heart, which we already have the data model. There you go. So all of them go in, and they should be off the list. So the chaos heart, we're going to wait. For obvious reasons. There is a heart of the warden, we have 300. There is a creeper heart, we have thousands. There is the blaze heart. It's easier just to search hearts. And there is the wither heart. I only have 1 stack, and that has been sitting there for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks. But that should be everything. Yeah, we're only left with the chaos heart, and that's expensive. So I don't think we have the chaos heart on auto crafting, which is true. There is a super easy recipe for it. There you go. I need 9. I'm not sure if I can make all 9. I need 4 in order to dupe. So we keep 4, and then we order chaotic cores. That consumes a lot. Yeah, maybe I have to start duping chaos shards before I can finish the heart. That's not great. I don't want to fight the chaos guardian again. Please, can I have 1? Of course not. I don't know how to craft a tiny one. That's fine. It's also tiny, I didn't even see it. But there's also this, a Soul Slayer. So apparently when you kill a mob with something which has Soul Stealer on it, which my sword does, you get some souls. It is from Armor Plus, and we are missing a few. Oh, I can use Guardian Souls. It does require an Elder Guardian which give up, and we didn't have it obviously, but can I have a lot? No. Yeah, I can only have 2 Soul Slayers. It is a quest, but I need like 34 more. Let's go to the dungeon. I just realized we don't need to go to the dungeon. I have Guardian Spawn Eggs. And I don't need Coralis again. Oh my goodness. Well, even if I do need them again, I have a Spawn Egg. And I even got an extra one, so it's fine. We want Guardians. And for the moment, let's turn it on and off from here. I thought you don't have brains. How are you moving? But yeah, that's what we want. Soul of the Guardian. The Soul Slayer also requires the Soul of the Ender Dragon, but thankfully you can do it with also Enderman. And trust me, I have a lot of Enderman souls. So let's get our 1 Chaos Heart. Please, that is lovely. And we get our Ultimate Heart. Only the 1. Is it a quest? No. So now we know that we can do Chaos Shards, and I have the Chaos Shard on me. Just in case we accidentally use them or something. So how do we dupe them? So I have just realized I have made a slight boo-boo. Don't tell anyone, please. You don't actually need the Chaos Shards in order to dupe the Chaos Shards because you make them from scratch. So I didn't really need to hold on to those 4 Chaos Shards, which is fine. So first off, I need 95 more Guardian Souls in order to make all the hearts that I need. That's a bit of a project, but before doing that, I really want to be able to make some Chaos Shards. There's a machine called Infinity Crucible. It looks weird and colorful, and I'm trying to gather the blocks. We need Fabric of Reality. So hi. Please wait. For what? So that is Fabric of Reality, right? We should be able to self-touch it. Cool. Can I go out? Yes. Oh, now it's going to be unstable. I thought for it to be unstable, you have to break it. Is that a great, rare immortal summoning block? Get summoned. No? Okay, just coarse dirt. Let's go home. So Fabric of Reality, we needed 8, we have plenty. We need a reactor stabilizer, but thankfully that's actually quite cheap. Well, it's not really cheap, but we already have the chaotic core and we also have the chaos fragments. We can spare them. But I just want the blocks. Well, what is this? Oh, it's because it does require antimatter. Yeah, so colossal input, colossal output, gigantic energy. We also need the fake beacon from Cyclic, and then there's something called chaotic essence block. Oh my goodness. It's not that bad. So that's the one. I need 4. So whatever that thing is, here's the block. And now we need something called Derium. How do you make that? Smithing recipe. Weird. Oh, you can craft the smithing template. Okay, we're good. So if that is the case, the only thing that I need is the reactor stabilizer. I did not set up a pattern for the reactor stabilizer. We just need the one. I don't have that many places to place this thing. It's a bit tall, but I guess over there would work. It's very fancy. So we do have extra channels here. What should we do? So that's for the gas. Where's the rest? Okay, that's the rest. Can we get away by having an entangled block? Because I need to insert both. So this is the gas. This is the input. That can be the output. Where's the output? And if nothing goes wrong, we just need 1 cable. Let's see if it works. I'm just really hoping what is going to happen is that it's going to pump the antimatter into one of the input hatches and the items to the other one. And yeah, we don't need to have the heart in the recipe, but we need the ultimate prediction, which obviously we don't have. We have to make it. I just installed the pattern. We need that ultimate prediction. So ultimate prediction required a weird crafting table? Yes, you. And you're expensive. Okay, so we do have a pattern. What are we missing? That. and everything. I get some patterns. So I have finally made the flux crafter, and well, this one requires power. I don't know if it consumes power. Yes, it does. My bad. So this machine is going to make us the enhanced redstone. I don't know what it is. And the problem is that in order to automate it, you need the enhanced redstone. This is why it's a bit manual. But that should be a quest. I don't really think I have enough ingots, but can I craft the one? No, because I don't have enough ingots. Now I think I should. So can I have it? Maybe? Well, I don't just need that. I need it to be upgraded. Yeah, epic package crafter. What? I missed this one. And yeah, we can craft it. Perfect. I don't really understand how this recipe works, but that should be the recipe. It's on epic, right? Yeah. So let's see if we can do some epic crafting. I'm really hoping this works, because otherwise I have a problem with some of the data models. Snow Queen. What? I'm missing one. What did I do with it? Please don't tell me I put it in a data model. Yeah, I don't see a Snow Queen. And I'm sure I got it. You know, we did a swap. I am really sorry. I have no idea how this happened, but we're missing the data models. I'm sure that we have made them. Don't run away. And give me a swap. And go to hell. I needed more swaps. That is perfectly fine. As long as we have one egg, we can have more. And of course, as long as we have a chicken. Yes, chickens. Eat. Okay, so that is the Snow Queen. I'm going to make more swaps. See you in a bit. Yeah, I never touched the Snow Queen's prediction. That's weird. I remember I did this. But I'm upgrading it, obviously. We want it to work a bit faster. Yeah, this is why it's an odd number. Upgrading it touched the Snow Queen's prediction. That's weird. I remember I did this. But I'm upgrading it, obviously. We want it to work a bit faster. And this is why it's an odd number. Should have been even. But model accuracy is 70%, so we should get one, at least. Please. Yes. We have it. Goes there. So can I have one ultimate prediction? Thank you. Does it actually work? For some reason, yes. And it's not a quest. Because we cheated with neutronium, I think. So now if I want some chaos shards, can I actually craft it? Seems I can. Nothing actually went anywhere. But I don't really understand why the system was not working. We were doing that a lot in Grandma State nagging horses. Maybe it has to do something with mechanism and gases or something. But that's not very important, because in order to do 4 chaos shards, what you're going to need is 5 millibuckets of antimatter, which is nothing. We had just over a bucket of antimatter in our system, so I put it inside the tank, and now it's in here. That should give me like 900 chaos shards. I just removed everything else from the recipe, but there you go. If we want 10, it's going to give us 12 anyways. We are still waiting for the prediction, I suppose. Yeah, that takes time. We got it. Anyways, I was looking at some of the endgame recipes, like for example the Infinity Ingot, you know, the actual Infinity Ingot from Avariccia, and you do require better gold. And you do require better gold for a lot of items, so I was thinking maybe we should replicate our mob farm on the other side as well. But remember, first I need the Guardian Souls. I've actually been doing that for a while. We do have a bunch. Yeah, 31. I need 90 something. So it could take some time. Also, it doesn't really help because most of them actually fall down. I did upgrade the spawner, now it's spawning way better, because I decreased the range, I increased the number of entities, and well, we're doing fine. I think we're actually done. Are we done? I actually forgot what the hell was I crafting. Oh yeah, Chaos Hearts. So we need 8 of them. We have everything, perfect. Just craft it. But just in case we're going to keep the eggs. So these 8 Chaos Hearts go inside, we get our ultimate hearts. And over here I do have an ultimate crafting table. Let me check. Yeah, they go over here. That is for the ultimate seed. Is there any other garbage that I can put in? Well, not really. So let me try to set up another zombie farm and I'll be right back. Also, I don't remember how we did the last one, but I'm assuming we had luck. Maybe smite. Because it's just zombies. Okay, so I have set up another zombie farm. And I would say that we're getting better gold a bit faster. You can have a spawner with super amazing spawn rates, but I think 2 medium garbage ones will do as well. However, here's the deal. So better gold is obviously for the future, but we did the Infinity Crucible in order to get Chaos Shards so that we would be able to make Infinity 8. So I have already set up a pattern for it, and there is a bit of a problem. Do you notice the problem? You need so much garbage. The problem is that one thing that I did not pay attention to is that in order to make the Infinity 8, obviously you're going to need Infinity 7. But you also need 6, 5, and 4. So that's not good. At all. Our biggest problem currently is that Infinity 4 takes a lot of time. You know, it's actually done inside this blood altar. It's not an amazing rate. One thing that can make it great is that we upgrade the altar. And for that, we need Hellforged parts. And yeah, I do have a waypoint.
Oh my god. I think this was...
Oh, hi. This is Dork. So I'm going to spend a bunch of time over here grinding for more parts. We have so many spawners. Oh, I already found 2. I did not forget about the keys. We have half a stack. But we also need to get some demon will crystals. We are not producing it. We need some of that in order to make more keys. Anyways, see you in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a while later, and I have been to the Age of the Hidden Realm, or whatever. I did manage to find enough intricate parts, and we do need to do some upgrades. I ran out of weak blood shards, but thankfully we did manage to find enough saturated towel. So I have upgraded some of the runes of sacrifice, but they're not amazing. Because in the virtual sacrificers, we just went up from 9 buckets of blood to 9.6. I broke the altar, this is why it's 7. That 0.6 is not really worth it. I think what would be worth it is more capacity. And I don't know why I had 7. Did I waste something? Probably. I was aiming for 6. So now the capacity is 1,000 buckets? Holy, that's quite a bit. Yeah, you see, it's 9.6 buckets. That's not much. But maybe we get a bit more. We're up to 10.2. Let's count how many of this reinforced stuff we need for the endgame crafting. So that's 8 for the transmutation tablet. And we need 8 for the creative mana pool. I think that's 8. No, it's only 6. Okay, I can waste more. I have like 70 intricate parts. I have made more runes of sacrifice, the reinforced version. And I have also changed our system down here, because one of the issues that I have noticed is that things are not being extracted fast enough from the altar. You know, in the previous system I was using an import bus and I think it took 1 second for it to kick in. Now it's almost instant, because I'm using pipes. However, the problem is that it's not very consistent. I set it at 2 seconds, but it wasn't doing an amazing job. At 3 seconds, it's more consistent, but obviously it's slow. 2 seconds would have been ideal. Anyways, let's try to order 1 Infinity 8, see what happens. It's bound to craft everything anyways. Yeah, you see, my problem is that delay. When you do it manually, it's almost instant. Maybe it's just a visual glitch. Let's reduce the timer to 2 seconds. See if the blood drops. Give me 100. Now you're not even working. What the hell is wrong with you? Is the pulse too fast? Maybe it's too fast. Wait, there was a clock from Cyclic. Let's try this one. We want every 40 ticks. Come on. Yeah, it's amazing that you put the tooltip in front of the number. But that's 64. What a jerk. Yeah, I guess we have to go with 3 seconds. Can't really do anything about it. Anyways, just before we wrap up today's episode, I want to get rid of the ultimate singularities that I need in order to make the ultimate Infinity Seed. We need 15 more ultimate singularities, right? So we are missing a ton of stuff for it, probably. Nickel. Really? Oh, we don't have nickel. It's okay. It does have EMC. But let's see if we can pre-order some of the singularities. That is steel. It already had everything. Solium. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it only has to make sodium ingots. Refined glowstone had EMC, so there you go. Manulin is a problem. Skulk alloy, give me 15. Tough alloy, give me 15. Tin should be perfectly fine. Crystal matrix we will handle later on. Scheelite, it's already available. And twinite. Just a teeny tiny bit is left. Also, I have no clue who's crafting what. Okay, that's twinite. That one is prismanium. It's okay, I don't care. And that's tough alloy. Fine. So manulin is a problem because we have to make it inside an induction smelter. I don't have a passive setup for it because I forgot. And it's a tier 5 seed, right? Yes. I'm very lazy to craft it, so let's try to auto craft it. And also, you don't need the crooks, right? Yep. So I have made a manulin seed. I'm gathering some data in a simulation processor. And I think the only singularity left is going to be the crystal matrix. I need 15. Okay, so I'm going to need a seed for pulsating iron. Flux electrum, I do have a seed, but I might need one more. But in any case, if I do manage to get the pulsating iron seed, it's just a matter of time before I would be able to make the ultimate singularities. 15 of them. It's Enderman and iron. That's Enderman and that's iron. Oh, it's that kind of a thing. Wait, then I should have it. Yeah, I crafted them all. So each 8 essence gives you... I never held it in my hand apparently, but each 8 essence gives you 3 ingots. It has EMC. Never mind. Does Flux Electrum have EMC? You know, in my defense, in any mod pack, if you would have searched for EMC, you would have seen the items with EMC. Here, you have to find them one by one. But I'm sure, yeah, manulin didn't have it. I have to wait for my singularities to be finished, then I can order the ultimate singularities. Also, I think whatever it is, it's enough for manulin. Yeah, see you in a bit. I just wanted to give you a very small progress update. In order to make 15 manulin singularities, we're missing 75,000 manulin, so not a big deal. I have ordered most of the singularities, we're only left with the crystal matrix one. And that's the problem, runes from Botania. I have already made 5, this is another batch of 5, and there's only 1 more left. So all in all, if I want to order 15 more ultimate singularities, there's actually not much that we're missing. Actually, there is. Sky Steel. I did not pay attention to that, which is fine. Oh, there's another problem. We need energy cells. There's a super dense one. Let's try to order 10 of them. It's advanced AE or whatever. It will consume a lot of power. Because last time it actually turned off my applied energy system just for the one singularity. Yeah, we just had a bit here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. For me, it is the next day, and I have finally made all 16 ultimate singularities. Again, remember, this is the recipe for the ultimate infinity seed. So out of that recipe, we're actually not missing that much. It's the infinity essence, the ultimate ingot, and unfortunately, the creative control circuit. So the creative control circuit requires a creative alloy, which comes from infinity 10. And so far, we're up to 8. And I have been spending a few hours on understanding how to get infinity 10. That's not an explosion. But yeah, this is something that I have to figure out. And yes, that is 1 stack of better gold blocks. Which reminds me, can we have 1 stack of blocks? How much is 1 stack of blocks? I just checked the calculator. It's 576. So we're going to be left with 1 stack. That's it. But yeah, what can you do? We'll figure something out. Anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, again, not an explosion. Actually, there's no mystery. Let me try to explain to you what happened. So you guys know RF tools, right? Basically, in order to convert Infinity 8 into Infinity 9, we need to make a few multi-blocks, we need to do research, but essentially, Infinity 8 can be converted into a block. And what I was wondering was that, can we make a dimension out of it? And the answer is no. The problem is that the first time I placed down the material absorber, I placed it over there, so it was full of grass. We all make boo-boos. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.
André Agassi. Purée, ce mec s'est repassé. Ah, salut, t'es là.
Maybe you want access to some echo shards, some sculk catalysts, or maybe even the warden tendril, so that you can do even further enchanting with apotheosis. But if you look at the recipe for sculk shriekers, you'll see it requires netherite mesh to be able to actually get the sculk shriekers, the echo shards, or any of the sculk stuff over here. And something you'll notice is that if you stand on it, it won't summon any wardens. If you press F3 and hover over it, you'll see this can summon is set to false, which basically means that no wardens will actually spawn if we stand on it. The way that you fix that is by using a sculk core graph with 4 echo shards and an ender pearl, and right-clicking, which will then, yeah, as you can hear, that's a bit of a crazy sound, but that now activates the sculk shrieker, and that can summon feature is now set to true. So when I stand on it now for 3 attempts, it will now spawn in a warden next time it starts. There we go, fantastic. You'll also need the warden placed under a fluid laser base if you want to try and get some of the soul lava here. But using another Ars ritual, we can actually get access to the warden a lot earlier. Another one of those Ars islands I was talking about is the Conjure Island Deep Dark, requiring deep slate, 4 blocks of amethyst, and a vexing archwood log. Placing this down with another source jar and then right-clicking with empty hand will then spawn in an area of deep dark skulk, and as you can see, it's being built now. So when that's been built, you'll see you've got some of the sculk catalysts, some of the sculk sensors, and you've also got the sculk shriekers. And if you notice, they actually can summon the warden as well. So you don't actually need to go through all of that hassle of crafting the sculk core and whatever. You can just go straight
Thank you.